And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing FortressCraft Evolved Mutation. Well, the base is going along pretty well here. Just sort of digging out, getting some space, and doing what I can. I did mark the biomass up on the surface here, and it's way over there. So I started digging out towards it, making my way towards it, and one more space out here, and that will do it. We'll be there, and we'll be able to bring it in to wherever we need it. But yeah, that's quite a ways away. This is like the most spread out my early base has ever been. I mean, we have titanium there, and then iron, gold, nickel is way over there. So yeah, we have lithium right there, and that right there is crystal. Yeah, I brought crystal up. Had to move Spiderbot's base over, but it still works. I shuffled it over 4 blocks, and we're still well within the area for Spiderbot, and so he is good to go. And this is all crystal in here. So wherever I need to put that, that's where it's going to come from. And we are going through slimes like crazy right now. And I've been having to kind of pull material out of these hoppers just because so many slimes are starting to find us. Because before they weren't coming from really all sides, because of the mountains and the terrain was kind of in our way. So opening up the terrain like this has really brought in a lot more slimes. They're able to navigate to us a little easier, and that's made a big difference. So today I would like to bring up a system that we have kind of been ignoring, and that is the power boosters, because we're gonna need some power boosters for not only crafting, but also having power underground. And I think, let's make sure I've got some unlocked. What's our thread at? 306. Oh, it's going down. But oh no. Let's look at this. Make sure we have the power boosters unlocked. I think, looks like we do. So let's see. We're going to need at least the Mark 1, because we can craft the Mark 1, but the Mark 2 we're going to need the Mark 1s, Mark 3s we're going to need the Mark 2s. So we're going to craft one of these, and we're going to link it up right in here. And I think, let's see, if I remember right, this was 100 power per second. So if I put this right in, see if this is the hopper, that's the, okay, so right in here. So I'm going to put the Mark 1 down and see what its power per second is. If I can find it. Okay. Mark 1 power booster. Let's face it, this way. So, oh, it only needs 50 power per second. Excellent. So that way we can put this here and 2 generators. Oh, right there. And that should be enough to power this thing. Plenty. It should be plenty of power for this. So, the thing that you want to make to shove in here are copper coils. So we're going to have an extrusion plant and a coiler plant. And those I should have right in here. So there's the coiler plant, extrusion plant, and then we're just going to slap down a storage hopper just for fun. Okay, and the next one is going to go right here. Let's put down a battery for that. I do believe this one is 100 power per second. So this one will be here. And then the generators. And this is a sort of an early game attempt to get this working without any turbines. Turbines make this a little easier because they will produce quite a lot of power. We're not quite at turbines yet, so that is a problem. Okay, so we're going to want 8 of these in order to make this, the one for the Mark IIs. So we're going to need to set up the power for that, and then let's just put in 10, and those can go into a hopper. So the first coil is on the way. This thing should have some power in it. It does. And it is quick. This thing is quick. So this is pushing slowly. It's pushing them slowly through. Cannot locate one copper coil. It worked on the first one. So why didn't it work on the second one? I mean, it pushed one through. It found it. We're going to set this to add only. There we go. That tells the machine, oh, don't look in the hopper. Look in the conveyor belt for what it needs. So there is 4. We're halfway there. Let's charge this. Let's get the material going here. I do want to build the crystal coal infuser. So what does it take for that? It takes crystal clocks, macerators, charged PCBs, and organic rock. Well, we can do all of that. I've actually got, here's a crystal clock making little factory here. And so I've got 2,000 crystal clocks ready to go, because I want to go back here and I want to augment this. I want to move these enrichers back and then put in crystal coal infusers in the middle. So we'll start to push infused coal rather than just enriched coal, which again doubles the output of all of these. Okay, so the 10 is there. Do I have enough? I do. So I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we need, let's see, power storage. Yeah. Okay, so there is the Mark II. And slap this on there. It'll soak up some power. So yeah, this one is definitely 100 power per second. Okay, and we're gonna need we're gonna need 8 of these for the Mark IIIs. So I'm gonna put a hopper here, and we're gonna go this side with it this time. Oh, I need another blue. Like this, and then these will be the generators. And I think this one wants 250 power per second. So it's quite a bit more. Okay, back around. Whoa, there's a little dip right there. Okay, so this one we're gonna want 8 of these. So let's put another 10 copper in here and let those start building up. And we're gonna want to send these right in, and this is gonna be add only. Okay, so now they are charging up. We've got the 2 that we had already, and here we go with some more. Okay, so let's get this one squared away, and we'll start charging this battery while we wait for these, because we're halfway there already. There's 5. As soon as that hits 8, we're good to go. I could put another extractor coiler setup on here and it would speed this up considerably, because these are pretty quick. Okay, there is 7, one more. There's Mr. 8. Alright. 2, 1, 0. Okay, now we need to mark 3. Good to go on that. And let's see, mark 3. Right there. So this pulls all the power. And this requires 200, not 250 power per second. Now again, I'm using my Rebalance Recipes mod, and I honestly have no idea if these are rebalanced or not. Okay, so this one should be good to go right through here. This thing is using some power. So there we go. We got four in there, ready to go. And this drops down here, and the generator is underneath, because one generator powers all of these. These don't actually use all that much power. But there we go. We've got access now to the power boosters. Now, one of the things I want to do is we're going to take... We don't need these hoppers in front of these anymore. What I want to do is I want to split off, let's say right here. So that's... I don't think we need Mark 1s for anything, though. If we look at the induction charger... let's see. The induction charger takes Mark 2s. And I'm pretty sure there's something that takes Mark 3s. But I don't think anything actually needs Mark 1s. So we're going to skip Mark 1s. And we're going to put in right here a turntable with a hopper that goes off on this side. And that way, we can actually pull Mark 2s off, and we'll make some Mark 3s, but we'll have some Mark 2s. Okay, so let's set this up here to really make some of these for us. It'll burn some fuel, but you know, our base thread is actually pretty low right now, and I think we can get away with processing some of these. And this will just sit and process and work for us. That way we can build up some Mark 2s and get a little bit of get some induction chargers and stuff going. Okay, so let's go collect some loots from all the bugs that fell during that attack. And Spiderbot kind of spreads them around. I mean, you don't have to, if your base defenses are high enough, you don't have to use Spiderbot. I mean, it's not a mission critical thing. I'm just using him because he's so handy, and I hate to see him not be utilized. Plus, I want to show everything the game has to offer, as do all my series. So I'm just getting rid of, just walking towards all the grass here gets rid of it. Okay, so here we're going to want clear ore, start it again. Just take out all the ore that's in there. This one's already set to clear ore. We got a little ore picking out there, but this one here that dug, this is like a 3 million vein of coal, and I didn't want to take that one out. So this one's clearing ore, which is fine, and this one needs to clear a little bit of ore as well. So it's just going to take these out here, and we should be good. And we just need to go one more over, because that is where the biomass is going to come up. So we're going to need to move this over, and we're going to set this up here. I like to mark where I put them for no particular reason other than to keep it organized and straight in my head of what goes where. So this is going to be... Ooh, there's... Might be a little coal in our way right there. So we're going to have to cross our fingers and hope... Hope for the best. Okay, so if we go through here, are we going to run into coal? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Right here. Oh, look at that. We're standing on copper. So I'm going to super dig that one. So just give me a little bit of copper. And then we'll slap this one down, hit T. Put a battery on top, and that should line up right with that. And then we're just going to take that battery away, and we should fire straight through into the next one. Now this one also, we've got a little bit of ore kind of in the way here. And these are pretty low to the ground. You know, not mountains like that, which would take quite a long time to dig out. This one's taking a while because look how tall it goes. I mean, it's way up there. So there was a lot of stuff in there that we had to get rid of. And I've noticed that these plants also disappear after a while. Yes, if it's fast enough, the excavator will take them out. But the game gets rid of them too if they sit around without a platform for too long. Okay, so we have, this one's almost done. So let's count this one out. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh. This would, oh yeah, this was one of those big rocks. Okay, so count it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So, drop none, place the battery, and this is going to be very fast on this one. And I'm pretty sure we could probably do a clear ore on this. I'm doing that as a little... Okay, this one's done already. So let's take this out and place our little platform here. And in here, it's like that. So this one, we can just move power deep into there. And this one's already set to clear ore, so it should clear the rest of this on its own. This one's not set to clear ore, unfortunately. I forgot to do that. So we got a little bit of coal in the way. We can always clear that a little bit later. But yeah, these should clear pretty fast, and that is the area directly around the biomass that's going to come up. So we are good to go on that. I think I pulled this one out already. I have one, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm up to 4 now, so I know I've got them all. Just clearing the rest of that one, and we should be good. And I've noticed, as I'm on the fringes of my base here, I've noticed that there are other drop pods out there. So next episode, I think we will run out and check out the new drop pods and see how awesome they are. I think I'm going to set, on the last thing I do here, I think I'm going to set one in this. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Go in 14 for a radius of 13. So there is this one. That should line right up with the edge. I love when stuff works. Okay, this one should, it shouldn't take this one long either to finish up. But you can see as it starts digging, you can see it sort of uncover little bits and pieces of ore here and there. But again, there's not much here, so it's not going to take very long at all to finish. And I like to take out the grass. The only way to do that is to clear out the blocks underneath them. Yeah, this was a kind of a decent vein of tin, but I've discovered tin veins that are like 25 million tin, so we don't really need tin on the fringes of our base, especially if biomass is going to come up here, and we're going to have. I think there's going to be an absolutely, positively massive biomass composite fuel refinery setup over here. Because DJ recently changed the balance of turbines, and it requires much more biomass now and far more refineries. I think he quadrupled the speed at which they actually use the high energy composite fuel. So we're going to need a huge amount of refineries in order to get these to work. So we're going to have to plan that out, where it's going to go, how it's going to work. Hoping that we can get enough space in here to have. We're probably. I mean, I'm thinking. I like to stack my refineries 4 high. 4 or 5 high is about the limit of. Before you get diminishing returns. So 4 or 5 high, I'm probably going to have 10 to 15 refineries that are that high. So it's going to be a massive setup. So always hope for the best. Look at all that grass that we can get rid of. Oh, look at that. Oh, beautiful. Just now getting done. Perfect. And last one. I think that's it. There it is. And let's break it. All right. Look at that. Clearing out the space. I like it. I like it a lot. So I can get rid of this one and this one. I actually put a couple generators down here to power this process, because pulling power from way over there is a little slow. All right. Well, we got power boosters and we've got some more land dug out. So that'll do it for this episode, and I thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.